Zoe Ball suffered a nightmare during her first week presenting at BBC Radio 1, being unable to fulfill her slot on the fourth day, forcing her pal Scott Mills to step in. Scott Mills, 50, has recalled his chaotic first week at BBC Radio 1 in 1998 alongside fellow new joiner Zoe Ball, 52. The now BBC Radio 2 DJ spoke about a nightmare his colleague Zoe suffered on their fourth day, when she did not turn up for work. Recalling what happened while appearing on Podcast Dish with Nick Grimshaw, Scott said, "I joined in September '98, the same day that Zoe Ball started doing the breakfast show." Nick interjected, "Didn't Zoe have a nightmare on her first day or something?" Scott clarified, "The fourth day. So I was doing early mornings before the breakfast show. I mean, it's a lifestyle. You get up at 2 a.m. and then you are on at 4 a.m. So on the fourth day, the Thursday, someone came in at 5, an hour into the show, and went, 'So Zoe's not feeling well, do you want to do the breakfast show?' He continued, 'Day 4. They said, we will play a few songs back to back. Go upstairs and have a little think about it. Get some fresh air, but then we will need to know if it is a yes or no.' Despite being terrified of the idea, Scott agreed to host the breakfast show that morning and saved Zoe. Nick joked, "Incredible that Zoe Ball didn't turn up. Night 3 she was like, let's F*** inhabit. I've had a long 3 days. It was the late 90s, Scott laughed. So did she come in later on? Nick queried. Scott answered, no, me and her talk about this all the time now and she says, thanks for saving me. Scott left Radio 1 to switch over to Radio 2 to take over Steve Wright's early afternoon slot last year. Steve announced he would be stepping down from daytime radio in September when Scott announced he'd be taking over. Scott said at the time, "Time actually does fly when you're having fun, and that's certainly been the case over the past 24 years at my beloved Radio 1. The station I pretended to be on in my bedroom from the age of 6. The station I told my mum I wanted to work at, but never in a million years thought I would." Dean McCullough and Vicky Hawksworth replaced Scott and his co-presenter Chris Stark.